Hello, Canada! Okay, so this is my second reply to the beautiful video that Meagan made for me again. Now, I kind of didn't reply to a few things she said in the other one. First of all, I would just like to emphasize my first point, which is coughing fit. Everything else. Oh yeah, I just wanted to play with my hair a little bit. Is my hair okay? Is my hair okay? Yeah, okay, I think my hair's okay. Is the camera angle alright? Is the camera... Oh, I look really pretty here now. Okay, yep, all good? Yeah, okay. So, what have I done? Well, most exciting news in the entire fucking world. I went to the Fall Out Boy concert last night. As in Melbourne, Australia, Fall Out Boy, All American Rejects, and Hey Monday. It was the best experience of my entire life. Like, absolutely insane. So, I do realise that Meagan is actually going to this. Well, a kind of a concert like this. It's also got Cobra Starship and maybe something else. I'm not really sure, but anyway, it's got some other stuff in it. But yeah. Hey Monday, like, I don't actually really like their recorded stuff because her voice is all high pitched and oh my god, I'm a girl. But you know what? It was in real life they were just so amazing. Like, they were really, really good. And then like Fall Out Boy comes on. Oh, by the way, when Hey Monday first come out, we're looking down at the mosh pit, and as soon as they come out and they start their song, everyone's like, yeah, I'm gonna mosh this, and I'm like, okay then, coolo. So then they played a few songs. There was Obvious and Homecoming and Candles or something like that. Anyway, there were some really good songs they played there, so that was really good. And then the All American Rejects came out, and they were actually the highlight of my night. It was really, really good. I loved them. The first song they sang was Swing Swing, and I was just standing there and I was dancing and I was screaming and I couldn't even hear myself. Like, I was absolutely deaf. I was just screaming and I was dancing, and it didn't even matter because everybody else was doing it, and it was so great. By the way, I went with Kayla, Emily, and Lauren. You know those three. I think probably the most fun of the night, you know, besides the All American Rejects, was like during the All American Rejects, there were these people and they kept on having punch-ons in the mosh pit, and I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. And like this circle would form, and they'd be like, punch, punch, punch. Yeah, you want to go me? You want to go me? And it was like, all right then, you want to go me? So anyway, and then Fall Out Boy came out, and there was fire, and everybody was just screaming, and you couldn't hear anything, because everyone was like, whoa, Fall Out Boy! I was like, well, Fall Out Boy, but anyway, it was really exciting when they came out, and none of them are at all attractive in any way. Like, they're just as ugly as they are on their photos. Anyway, what was I gonna say? So, they come out and they play like 1,000,001 songs, and everyone in the mosh pit is just going absolutely off. Like, it's insane. People are going like crowd surfing and everything, so they're jumping up, and like, you're not supposed to crowd surf, right? And then people are jumping up, and then they're getting maybe like 2 centimeters before the guards pull them over the sides and send them around the back again. But like, you know, 10 people did that or something. And then there was this unconscious chick who, like, I don't know why she was unconscious, but she was unconscious anyway. And so they lifted her up on everyone's shoulders and pushed her out to the front, and then the guys kind of revived her or whatever, and then they just sent her around the back again, and she watched the rest of the show from there, and I was like, pretty cool, yep. But I just like to do a little thing Meagan does and say that in Canada right now, it is actually 10:33 p.m, and she's never online after I get home from school, and it pisses me off because I just don't think she loves me. What else? There was this absolutely awesome part when Fall Out Boy were on. The drummer dude, he was going absolutely off. He was like, bam, 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 and I was like, ah, you're cool. Anyway, and there's like this white light that comes up from behind him, and actually kind of it shows his silhouette up on the ceiling, and it's a silhouette of this man with really long hair just banging out, and I was like, ah, crap, that's so awesome. And like the 3 people who played the guitar, their guitars all lit up like white, and all you could see was like this guy going off on these drums, and these guys going with like lit up guitars, and it was absolutely amazing. They did the Mexican wave. It looked awesome. I've never actually seen a Mexican wave done like with that many people in real life. It was cool. Like the normal Aussie oi 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 chant, you know, it has to happen. We're in Australia, God. Do you Canadians actually have a chant of some kind? Like, do you ever sit there and go, Canada, 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 oi, oi, oi? Because that'd be really cool if you did. Actually, no, it'd be really bad because you're totally copying of us, and that's really not fair. Anyway, and the All American Rejects, that guy was the head singer guy, dude, was like, now I do realise that in Australia and especially in Victoria there are some big problems going on with bushfires. Now I'd just like to say that we have come to Australia to rock the fucking bushfires away. And we were like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was pretty cool. What else? Oh, and the guy from the All American Rejects, he sang this really awesome song to this chick whose birthday it was in the front crowd, and he was like, I love you, and she was like, ah! So I didn't actually see her face, so I'm just kind of assuming she was like, ah! Because I would be like, ah! It was really cool. Yeah. I think that's pretty much every highlight. Oh, I didn't buy myself a top or anything because I was like, they were really expensive. They were like half the price of the actual concert tickets, and I was like, so that's a bit weird. So I didn't actually bother getting one of those, and because there weren't actually any really good ones there, so I was like, yeah. Okay. So after the concert, we all got back in my car, and Mum drove us home. I pretty much cracked the shit set her in the car because she was singing in front of my friends, and I really don't like that. And I kind of fell asleep, but I'd fall asleep for like half an hour and wake up, and then I wouldn't actually realise I fell asleep because it, you know, didn't feel like I'd fallen asleep at all. What else? So then we dropped Lauren and Emily off at Lauren's place because Emily was going to sleep there. And we got home, it was like 20 past 1 in the morning, and I was like, oh fucking hell, I have to be up in 6 hours for school. So I got Kayla's stuff all ready. We went to bed. We were in bed by about quarter to 2. We talked till about, 2 o'clock, and I was asleep by 2:30. It was it's the latest freaking night. Woke up at like 7. Watched your journal on YouTube. Kayla saw that. Thought you were a bit weird, but Kayla's just like that anyway. Went to school. I swear I almost passed out in psych today. My teacher was like, you need to get some sleep, and I was like, I just went to a concert, and she's like, oh, who'd you see? And I was like, Fall Out Boy. And it was a really interesting conversation, but yeah, I was really hyper at the start because me and Kayla got coffee, and I went absolutely off. I was like, it was crazy. And then I almost fell asleep so many times, like I'd literally just like can't sit there and close my eyes like this. And then I'd have to wake up again because some teacher just asked me a question, or everyone was like, Leah, are you asleep? And I was like, no, I would never fall asleep. Yeah. I'm going to the zoo next Friday, which happens to be the day after my birthday. Brooke isn't coming to school on my birthday. You know Brooke, my best friend, I'm sure you've heard of her. Well, you have to have heard of her. I mention her all the time. Anyway, she is getting an operation done on her toe, which means she can't come to my birthday, which means that she is a stupid bitch. Our maths exam got put back, which is really cool. Yeah, I think I'm done. 2 seconds. this is my ticket. My ticket to Fall Out Boy. Because I went to Fall Out Boy. I went to Fall Out Boy. I went to... It was really great. And this is the top that Cass bought me to take to Fall Out Boy. And I very much like it. And it's very pretty. And we're having a casual clothes day tomorrow for the bushfire appeal. Because you know how you guys get to wear casual clothes to school every day, you don't have a uniform? We wear a uniform every day, and when we don't want to wear a uniform, we pay $2, which gets donated to something. Which I guess, you know, should be fine and everything, but considering you guys don't have to wear a school uniform like every day, it's a bit annoying. And I realize I've ranted for a very long time, and it's going to take forever for this to actually upload onto YouTube. So I'm going to shut up now, and you'd better be on MSN tomorrow night after I get home from school, which is about 10 o'clock, but I'm sure you can do with going to bed at 10 o'clock one night in your life because I really want to talk to you. Okay, bye.